here at the metal shop. We're gonna make some metal real quick for the jail. I'm gonna see what I can video here. It's this is a pretty cool facility. They've got a roll forming machine there, and they've got a spinner over here. It just spits it out, runs it down there and drops it off, cuts it and everything all at one time. So it's going to be pretty neat here. Hopefully I can get a little bit of footage. Basically it goes there, goes through the roll forming machine, and it spits out the other end down here. All them wheels, just smash it. Make it look however you want it. Basically, this machine will do like 3 different ones, and this table here moves up and down depending on which one they're running. So they can run like that style there. That's what I'm getting. Or they can run this real big stuff, this real tall stuff here. But notice this has only got 4 ribs. Well, that's got 5 ribs on it. They can run both of those, and they can run like roll form, like stuff like that in there. This place is pretty neat. It's got everything you could want in here. So hopefully we get to see it fitting out here in a minute. Here it goes. Just cut it. Now it's coming through that roll form machine. Turn out this end. There you go. There's what we're getting. Gotta do it 30 more times, and we'll be good to go. We're probably going to pull the tape measure on it, make sure everything's right, and then we'll be spitting them out real quick like. Pulling the tape on. That thing down there is spinning, and it gets to a point, you just cut it. Right there, and here it comes rolling. There's the second one. Cut the next one, pushing it through right behind that one. No energy wasted. Got another one. Just keep right on getting it. Can't let it drag because it'll scrape the finish, so they're holding that front up. Looks good though. Look at this contraption. You ain't gotta worry about fenders. They'll go right on there because it's hanging below everything. So he ain't got to worry about forking it or it moving or nothing, because it's hanging low and it'll go right in there, which makes it nice. Need to make one of those. We're up here on the roof today. We've got most of it where we have, you know, the strapping or the furring strips. So we got to cut the rest of this on both sides, which looks like 16 foot left to cut, and we'll see what we did over here with felt paper. Just ran it up that wall a little bit, keep the water from getting behind it. Did that on both sides, and we should be good. Just finish it up there. They're still using their spacing strips, spacing screws. So we've got more wood up here. We're going to put 2x6s all the way up the edge on both sides. Because when we put our step flashing on there to step over, we need something to screw to and make sure we're good. And I don't want to be guessing where that screw goes. I've done that in the past and I don't like doing that. So we found on the other one we did, you need 2x6s or something wider across there. 2x6 seems to work good. So that's what we're going to put there. And everybody's just letting their roof go to hell. There's another roof, the air conditioner on top of it. But I'm gonna get off this roof because I hate being up here. But here we go. 2x6 is all the way up the edge there. It's on both sides. They're cleaning that edge off in the front edge. I got to get all that off so we can do something with it. The only way to correctly do it. We're loading the trailer down.
Donnie, is your flashing going to hang down the wall far enough?
I think so.
We had a problem on the building we did across the street where the flashing wasn't far enough down the wall. You end up with problems with the water rolling back under it and everything. So Donnie has decided to make it huge. There's a problem in these old buildings too when the top of the brick walls leak a lot because they're not as thick sometimes, depending on the sides, especially because of the brick pockets. Just the way they're built. So on this one it's not like that. It's just this back exposure. But the old lime mortar just allows water to pour right through. See how right there where I'm showing you the mortar's all disintegrated and dilapidated. So we're going to run flashing way down the wall to hopefully make it where that's not even possibly an issue.
Look at that Milwaukee up there working.
Donnie likes Milwaukee.
Another thing we learned on that other building is your overhang. Basically what got us in trouble over there, the water runs off the end of the tin, then runs back up the tin before it drips off. And we gave it like a 1-inch overhang over there. And then we didn't have our flashing down far enough, so it would run back and drop on our flashing and run right behind the wall. So we're going to change all that on this one. We're going to make it different, make sure we got it right.
Now, if this flashing ends up too long, Donnie, there may be a time down the road where we come trim it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We might trim it here in a few minutes, especially around the power inlet there.
So I don't know about 20 inches. That might be a little too long.
Well, the reason I did that is because it'll flap down on this roof.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, this little roof here too, we're going to put tin on eventually, but we got to fix it first, which we're not too concerned with it. Smile for the camera, Jaime. Jaime's the man. Hey, is it going to be bueno? No más agua?
No más agua.
Okay, okay.
No way, grande. See way.
Julio knows.
Julio was one told me.
Hey, we're gonna need to cut it and go around that edge.
cutters.
Now we're not doing the flashing on the sides yet, so we've got some.
He might turn that one up the side a little bit to catch the other one.
Yeah, we'll see how he's going to do it. But since we're not doing the sides yet, we've still got some wrapping to do and stuff. So we'll come back when they get it on there.
Okay, y'all, there's only a couple problems with putting that strapping up on the roof. If you put that strapping up, you're gonna make water do all kinds of crazy stuff because it hits that 2x4 and don't have nowhere to go. So basically, we got water dumping in this corner over here, right up there, because it don't have nowhere to go. That 2x4 is all the way across the back, and it's, you know, it's jamming it up. We got about 3 inches of rain last night. We got a little bit of water here that's coming from somewhere, but you can see those spots there. It looks like it's coming right off that power line, but I don't know. Then we go up here in the front rooms. we got water dumping like crazy right here, which is coming off the edge of this tin right here, which is coming out of the ceiling up there because we've got it blocked right there all the way across with the 2x4. We got a little more here. Well, this looks like it ran all the way over to there. None of that looks wet, but it looks like it's running. But the main thing we're trying to avoid is watering our power. There's no water there. So we're good with that. You know, as long as we keep this area dry. And it's going to be like this for probably another 2 weeks. It's going to be bad like this because we've got tomorrow, we'll get probably 20 foot, 25 foot worth of tin on there. And then it'll be a dead stop. Woohoo! That's dark. Locking the doors, y'all. Locking the doors. Y'all don't have to worry about me moving the camera around a bunch. Basically, we'll get 20-25 feet worth done tomorrow. Maybe 50 foot. But even if we get 50 foot worth done, we're still gonna have the top 25 feet out here, or this front 25 feet with no tin on it. So it's still gonna dead end and run underneath and have a problem. So we've got to get all 70 feet on here before it's dry. And then we got to do the corners, or the edges, basically, the flashing. So we've done it a few times. It does swamp the building as soon as you start putting the strapping material up there, it will swamp it. If you don't have, if you're not putting the tin on the same day. But in our situation, we can't put it on the same day. We're not going to try. And we're just going to do what we can do here and get it done the best we can and be done with it. It'll take 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe even a month, and we'll be done. So it won't be that big of a deal. And don't get me wrong, we're going to get water in there. But hell, we was getting water in there before because the roof was leaking. So it's not going to be no worse than what it already was. We're in the Dodge today, pulling the load. So we're fixing to fire this one up, run around back, hop in another one.